stream crashed. Or actually, not just the stream, my entire computer crashed. Great time. But we're so back. Okay. Already, we're on back 4. I was saying something before my whole computer crashed. I was saying something about the movie. Climax. The climax of the movie. I personally think it's the climax of the movie is when they finally found. Well, so they found out that the body has been essentially given away to a medical school. So they go to the medical school, and the guy takes them to look at the body to see which one is the brother. So I think the climax of the entire movie is so there's like a kind of looks like a pool with some sort of liquid in it. So it's like a pool. Imagine a pool, and then there's like a ton of dead body in it. Like probably like 20, 30 dead bodies in it. And this guy is having to, like, he has this long stick kind of, and he is having to fish for the body one by one and turn them around like face up so the sisters can look at the face and see if this is the one that they're looking for. And it goes on for a little bit. So the emotions builds up, and the tension builds up, and I feel like at one point, at least for me, that you begin to question, like, is the body really here? But the tension, the emotions started to build up a little bit during that scene, and you just, like, if you're gonna cry, in the entire film, it's gonna be this point that you cry. It just very sad. It's very sad. So they just stand there while the guy like fish for each body, and they just keep saying, no, this is not the body. And really, it also really makes you think, like, they're just in this pool of dead bodies. There's like 20, 30, maybe more, of people that probably has, similar stories as this brother, that we never get to learn about, which is a reflection of the real life historic era. Lots of people were killed, and we never hear about them. We never learn about their stories. So I don't know if it's intentional, but that's what I got from it. Like, there are so many people that had died, probably not for a good reason, that we never learn about. And this story, this current, story that the movie is talking about, is telling, is only one person or one family's story. Um, and there are probably hundreds, thousands more to be told. So yeah, that is one thing that I got from the scene. But yeah, it is very sad. But it is also at the same time, I do think that scene is very well shot. I do have stuff that I don't like. Not that I don't like, but I think it could be done. There's stuff that they could have done to make it more perfect. But visually, just talking about the visuals, I do think it was very, very well shot, very well composed. That is one thing I will say. Like, not only did like they raise the emotions and very effective, very well done, but also visually, it was very intense. Because like you got so many dead bodies in front of you. But also like the shot that the brother was fished out, that exact shot was also just done very beautifully. Almost like it almost reminds me of like kind of like Renaissance painting, sort of, because like they're all naked, right? Maybe that's why, but it just gave me that feel. I don't know, just that's just my opinion. It just gave me that feeling. It is shot like a beautiful painting, I will say. And then in the end, another sad thing is that sure, they got the body back, but like, what are you gonna do about it? They don't have money. Why are these different lanes? What did I do different? I see. This one. Oh, we only need one of these. Right, in the end, they're like, what are you gonna do? You have the body now, but you still don't have money to bring it back. So they ended up cremating the body and bringing the ashes back. And the other sad thing, this was the sad thing I want to talk about is, coming out of, holding the ashes. They're like, and a funeral walks past, a funeral parade, if that's the right term, walks past them, and they join it, right? Because it's like they don't have money to throw a funeral thing for the brother. They could barely get the body back. So, I think seeing that parade walks past, it's almost like, like it's her, they joined kind of making that funeral their own, to say goodbye to the brother. That was really sad as well. But yeah. I still think like majority of the film was presented in a pretty humorous and comedic way, which is definitely different for a film set in this era and of this topic. It's a very unique approach, and I do think it was very effective. But also at the same time, really showing the people of that time, the characters of that time, what people have to go through, and how they were treated during that time. Yeah. Obviously won a lot of awards, and Can't speak for the other films, but I do think it is probably deserved. Um, and then after getting the brother back, there is sort of like um a little bit of a kind of like an epilogue, which I'm not gonna go into it too much, but I think it kind of gives like the whole story you know, a good ending, like kind of rounds it off. So yeah. Um, A Foggy Tale, it's on Netflix. I think it is over 2 hours long, but it doesn't really feel like it. Um, but yeah, whenever I can, whenever I can watch a Taiwanese film or movie, I will watch it to support it. Even if they are not perfect, I will still watch it to support it because I think there are a lot of stories to be told, and there are a lot of very good directors, writers, actors, actresses from Taiwan that deserves a lot of recognition. So whenever I get the chance, I will watch it, even if I don't like it. I will watch it. This is so hard to do. I don't know if it's just my fingers. And we got the other arm. And that is bag 4. We're like almost done. Not a big set. Okay. Okay. There's only 6 bags, so this is the second to last bag. Yeah, that was a recent watch that I would recommend. Highly recommend. Rating. If I have to rate it, again, over a 4 for me is very, very good. And then typically movies would fall between 3 to 4 for me. And I would give it a plus. There's bonus point for being a Taiwanese film. I will say that. And obviously this is my personal rating, so it is very extremely biased. So bonus for a Taiwanese film. I give it a... It'll be over a 4. A 4.4. 4.4. I think that is good. .4. I think there are like little things here and there that I would change, but overall, very worth it. Highly recommend. What am I watching recently? What else? I haven't watched much stuff recently because I've been editing some reels. Just for fun. And I've been using Torbox. They call Torbox? Or is it called Turobox? I don't remember. I think it's Torbox. It's I can show you guys. It's oops. It's like a control. It's called Torbox. It's like a control. So you got like a bunch of shortcuts that you can customize and assign. And essentially what it does is you do it so you only have you have control of everything in one hand. So you don't have to do your shortcuts on your keyboard. You can just do everything, like you don't have to move your hand around your keyboard. Everything is like you can bind the command to each button. And I got this I'll put it over here. I got this a while ago. I originally got it because I wanted to use with my iPad for drawing some animations. And it can connect, well, depending on the model, some is compatible with iPads as well. So I originally got it for that, but then it was a pre-order. After I got it, I kind of stopped working on that project. I did finish it. I finished drawing on the animation, but when I got it, I was done with it. So I didn't use it. I haven't used it with my iPad before, and it works with it has some native built-in programs, softwares that it works with natively. And I think Procreate is one of them. So I haven't used it with Procreate yet, but I may try it out. I haven't need to use Procreate recently, so I haven't used it with an iPad yet, but I have been using for editing videos. And I use it with DaVinci. I use it with DaVinci. And it is also has DaVinci native built into Torbox. But even if it's not a native software, you can pretty much bind it however you want. You just do it in the Torbox app, and you can choose the software of your choice, and you can keybind it. But DaVinci is one of the native softwares that TorBox works with. And alright, scratching my nose. And I've been liking it a lot so far. It kind of, I don't know if it's because I'm just starting to use the TorBox, but it kind of makes it fun in a way. The haptics of it, like the control, like I don't know if you can hear, but it's like, I don't know if you can hear it, but the haptics is very well made. Like, it's not on right now, so I can't feel it, and you can't feel it either because you're looking at a screen. But all these like controls, you can feel it. Like the click of it is very, very satisfying and very responsive and physically very very fun to play with and very satisfying. Like, I am very, very satisfied with the haptics and the design of this. And because DaVinci has like different page, like the HUD and edit and fusion and color, all that stuff, you can customize the binding for each page. Like each page, if you want to have different controls for each page, you can. But I mostly work in the edit page, so I have customized binding to that page only. And then the other page, I don't use it as often, so when I switch to the other page, I just don't use the TorBox. So one complaint, or my main complaint of the TorBox is that, so because you can customize the keybind custom to each page, like the software recognizes when you switch to a different page, right? Obviously. And so it's having to respond to you switching the page, because like each page is a custom keybind. So there is a delay to the software responding, or the keybind responding to the switching of pages. So like whenever I'm done, like let's say I'm done in the fusion page and I switch back to edit, the keybind for edit doesn't respond immediately. And it's not even like a small delay, like it's a pretty significant delay, like at least maybe like 3 seconds. So like for example, what I do a lot is like I'm done with fusion, I'm done with like my what's called like nodes or whatever, and I go back to the edit page to play it. And I, having gotten used to this binding, I hit the play button for my keybind and edit page, right? Once I switch back to edit, I wanted to look at how it looks. So I switch back to edit and I hit play on my TorBox and it doesn't respond because there's that delay. So that is my main complaint. That is my pretty much. Oh, that's my main complaint. I have like a little smaller complaint that I am fine living with. Is that oh, right here. I thought I was missing a piece. The other smaller tiny complaint I have is that my camera is frozen again. That is my complaint. And we're back. Oh, what happened? Why you do this to me? Okay. And we're officially back. Again. Okay. I was talking about the other smaller complaint I have about the Torbox. And this is kind of more minor. Maybe more minor for me, because I'm not really having to do anything extensive. I'm really only doing like simple editing. So I can imagine this to be a bigger complaint for people who do more extensive stuff and maybe have more keybinds that they want to do. But my complaint is that, so for hold, let me finish this step. So for like each of these buttons, you can also bind it for double click. Double click. So I originally have these binded for like pasting and cutting. But then whenever I try to double click, and I don't know if maybe I'm clicking too slow, but when I try to double click, it would register as like, as soon as I click it, it would register as one click. And it doesn't do the double click, even if I double click. Or maybe, no, I feel like, am I just bad at double clicking? Like, I don't know. Someone has to tell me if it's just me. But the double clicking hasn't been working for me very well. So I just, like I said, I'm not doing anything extensive, so I'm not really having to bind a lot of keys to it. So I ended up just like switching the keybind to another button. So I worked my way around it. So it's not really a big deal for me. It's only a small complaint. But the delay for switching the page in DaVinci is my main complaint. But again, like, for me, it's not a big deal because I mainly just stay on the edit page. So I will live. But I do think it makes editing a lot more fun. It's like you have another gadget that you use. And I am enjoying editing, just the editing itself, just the process of it. Is fun for me. and doesn't really matter to me if people see it. Like, I'd really just post it and forget about it. The editing part for me is fun. But it's not cheap. Like, before I got it, I was on the fence for so long. Obviously, eventually I did get it. But I was on the fence for so long because it's not cheap. And especially because originally, there are cheaper versions that you can get than this one. But because... Hold on. Because at first I wanted to use it with my iPad, and not all the versions work with iPad and PC. There are some that there are cheaper ones. There are cheaper models that only works with PC. And like different connection types or whatever. But because originally I had wanted to use with an iPad, I got this one that works with both iPad and PC, which is more expensive. But I would say if you do editing in any way, or if you use Procreate, like I've seen good things about people using it for Procreate as well. I haven't done it personally, but I can certainly imagine, like, just having used DaVinci with it, I can certainly imagine it working very well with Procreate as well. Because the reason why I got it is because the software that I was using for animation, like, for whatever reason, the zoom, like when you do the zoom, and the turning the canvas is not very smooth. Plus I'm having to like move my hands around for it. The good thing with Torbox is like your left hand is essentially just there, and all the command is within that same position. So I initially bought it because I wanted to use with the iPad. And I didn't even end up using the iPad with it. So I probably could have gotten a cheaper version of it, but now I still have the choice. So if I need to do something on Procreate, I will try it out and I will report back. But overall, I will say if you edit often, it is probably a good investment. Plus, you don't, depending on your need, you don't really have to buy the most expensive version of it. It's a lot of technique. How does this go? A little bit confused. Did it go in? Oh no, I'm Dumb. Made an oopsie. Okay. Goes in here. Okay. Looks kinda complicated. Ah. This one goes down, not up. Damn it. I have to take the whole thing apart. Ugh. I want to break it. I thought I would break it, but... Okay. This one goes down. Okay. This one goes down, not up. It does kind of look like it goes up, or maybe it's just me. Okay. I see, I see. So this goes... Wait a minute. Hold on. So confused. But this is... one is right. Huh? This goes here. And this goes here. Okay. And this goes... ah, I see. Now that makes sense. Okay. And this goes... hmm? Well... okay. So this goes like this. And this goes... here. Alright. Oh, and that is bag 5. We got one more bag. We have like half of his head. Or I guess, I don't know, his back, neck. Alright, last bag. How long have I been building? Almost 2 hours? I can't tell because my computer crashed. I have to restart. Okay. 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 Got a little lipstick. A little lipstick. Oh. And that is his head face equivalent. I think we are done with him. Look at him. Very cool. We got his black. Ah, wrong piece. Oh, sorry. Wrong piece. And we got the 25th anniversary block. Same as every other 25th anniversary block. Got the plaque. We got the Droideka. Manufacturer, Calicoid Creation Nest, Affiliation Trade Federation, Confederacy of Independent Systems. Weapons 2 twin blaster cannons, equipment, deflector, shield generator, and height is 1.83 meters. That is many meters. That is taller than me. Is that? 1.83. That's kind of tall. I feel like they don't. They don't look very tall in the movies. I thought they look shorter than like an average person. But maybe, you know what, I'm not gonna question it. And then we're gonna get a brick built one, I think. Hmm. Okay. We're getting somewhere. This is another piece that I haven't seen before. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Oh, and that's it. We have the brick built version. Let's see. Oh, so he can roll. Okay. So wait. So we have the brick built version here. Oh, sorry. Well, they're both brick built. This is the other version. We have the full brick built version. And then see how do we roll it? Okay. We do like this. Yep. And then we fold it. And we push these back. And this goes like this. And oh, and then you gotta take all these legs out and flip them around. And it would become like this, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Let's put him back. Yeah, what is it? Like the arms moves a little bit. Well, it looks at the front. Oh, and I gotta put these back. That is the Droideka. Very nice build. It's very fast too. And that is all. We'll see if tomorrow... I have some smaller builds that I want to do as well, kind of like this. That can be done in like 2 hours, so... We'll see tomorrow if I get off work on time, which I don't know if I will, because every day is a gamble at work. If I have time, I will, and if I have the mental capacity, because I do have a lot of backlog to be done with. But this weekend, though, I will definitely stream, and because I want to finish Chants of Sennaar. I will definitely be on. I will definitely be on the weekend. But yeah, that is all. Let me... Let's see. We'll do a little outro. And I will be on either tomorrow or Saturday. Yep, and that is all.